Now on CoastTV News.
Snow preparation, salt on the ground ahead of the flakes. A DelDOT workshop in Milford plans to change this big overpass on Route 1.
The snow showers have arrived, and we're just getting started with the accumulations in our area. Warnings and advisories in effect in our region.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Another winter storm. Yep, you are looking live into Rehoboth Beach as snow is once again on Delmarva. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. A lot of snow already out there. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with another winter storm making its way across Delmarva. We have our crews on the ground right now to help keep you safe and informed as this snow system moves across our area. First, Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson. He joins us live in Bethany Beach. And Brandon, people flocked to the stores ahead of the snow that you're already in.
Maddie, salt and shovels were the answers to the question we were asking people today in Bethany Beach about how they were preparing for this snow. And we spoke with some other shoppers that said at home, whatever food they had, they were going to have to deal with. And one man told Coast TV that his car was ready for the snow, but he wasn't quite ready yet.
Well, I have four-wheel drive, so we may have to find a shovel somewhere to get to the vehicle.
Snow's been coming down for about an hour here in Bethany Beach, and just look at some of it that's accumulated so far on this plant. It's a very light snow, and we'll be back at 6 for an updated snowfall count here in Bethany Beach. Live in Bethany Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Brandon. We now turn to Ocean City, where a winter storm warning is in effect. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe is live in Ocean City. Kevin, people in town are bracing for more of the snow.
Charlie, big flurries has been coming down here in Ocean City for the past couple of hours. And as you can see right behind me, the snow is sticking to the sidewalks and already parts of the road. Now, this is supposed to be coming down until Thursday morning. So to prepare for this, Ocean City has laid some salt out on the roads and have gotten some plows out and ready to clear the roads. And we did talk to a couple of businesses who told Coast TV that they're going to be closing a little bit earlier tonight. And some people we talked to just said they're getting their shovels ready.
I can get in the driveway, get out when I need to go to work, make sure things are shoveled so people aren't, falling and breaking bones and all that crazy stuff.
Ocean City is advising everyone to stay off the roads until Thursday morning. I'm Kevin Zappe, live in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Kevin. We're taking a live look outside right now. It is time to check in with the man of the hour, our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paul, just what are you expecting?
Well, I'm expecting for the snow, now that it's begun, to really continue the momentum throughout the rest of the night to the overnight period. Ironically enough, I'm not overly concerned about the amount because the models have backed off of that a little bit. I'm more concerned about the refreezing that's going to occur on the roads, particularly side roads and back roads. I mean, if you take a look at what's happening, we are now seeing that glazing blow of this monstrous of a storm is now beginning to affect us here in Sussex County. You can see just south of the Kent County line. So from Seaford to Salisbury, Ocean City to Ocean View, we're now starting to see the snow showers really manifest, in a tremendous way and allowing us to see that. We're seeing more in the way of some dense snow showers that's just pushing across Rehoboth Beach, which we just showed you with our live depiction. But I'm expecting heavier showers down towards Fenwick Island, Bayview Park, and down towards Ocean City. And they've been receiving snow a little bit more so than everyone else, who's just caught on actually in the Laurel, Bacon's area, as well as Smith Hill and Seaford, and then up towards Collin Point's Acres, Bridgeville, and Greenwood along Highway 13. We're starting to see things kind of gloss over. Winter storm watch and advisory in effect to our north, but we have a winter storm warning in effect for Ocean Pines, Ocean City, West Ocean City, Gray's Corner. And another part of this before we close this out, the cold, the Arctic air that's in place, Maddie, that's going to complicate matters as far as the recovery from this. So it's not necessarily about how much snow we get, it's how much the cold will help it stick around.
Thank you. Well, when there's a winter storm, of course, one of the biggest concerns would be road conditions. That's why we have Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy out live in our First Alert Weather Jeep. And Brendan, show us exactly what you're seeing out there.
Maddie, we're out here on Lighthouse Road in Fenwick Island, and if you take a look out, I'm going to On your screen, you'll notice there isn't much snow on the roads right now. If you look at the surrounding areas of these roads, well, those have some snow piles that are starting to build up. You might not be able to see it on your screen, but snowflakes are falling down slowly but surely. And in just a little while, we could see these roads look a little bit different. But like I said, we are driving smooth right now and everything is looking good, but we will have a little while on how these roads are looking in Fenwick Island. Live in the First Alert Weather Jeep, I'm Brendan Conroy.
All right, Brendan, thank you. And it's not just Delmarva.
No, dangerous cold conditions are slamming 60 million Americans now through the weekend.
Laura Aguirre shows us how it all comes as their communities try to recover from deadly floods that washed through parts of the same region this weekend.
We are experiencing a snowstorm on top of a flooding event.
Flooding known to have killed around a dozen people in Kentucky last weekend. Now the state and region is enveloped in snow and frigid temperatures.
We had one part of our state that received 8 inches of snow, western Kentucky getting a significant amount, some parts with 6 plus.
The governor says at least 2 people appear to have died from hypothermia. Local outreach organizations are mobilizing to keep that death toll from rising.
And we're all coordinating to try and cover as much geographic area as we can to make sure that people have enough supplies to keep them safe.
Flooding is still a concern. Kentucky alone reports more than 1,000 rescues since the weekend. Temporary flood walls have been set up in some cities, like Louisville.
Once this wall goes in place and once the pump stations go live, our teams will be running these pump stations until the Ohio River crest.
A crest that's not expected until Friday.
Yesterday, I declared a state of emergency across North Carolina.
North Carolina, Arkansas, and Virginia all declaring emergencies to weather the snowstorm.
Snow began in the mountains earlier this morning and will continue moving eastward throughout the afternoon and evening.
By Friday, forecasters predict about 3/4 of the U.S. will experience below freezing temperatures, some places as much as 50 degrees below February averages.
We get through this weekend, going into next week, it's going to get in the 40s at least, and that's going to feel balmy for most of us.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what is your ideal snowfall amount?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen. 48% want over 4 inches and 44% want 1 inch. That 2 to 3 option, just a little bit there.
I got to be honest, I can't agree with about 48% of you. We do have an option to vote right now. You can go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. And as we enter tonight, Coast TV News will be your source for this winter storm. We're going to have all the coverage here on TV, on coasttv.com, on our weather apps, and on radio stations. We are your source for this weather event. Hey, Milford, or people who drive in Milford, DelDOT wants your opinion, and they're going to host a workshop to try to get it. It's going to be focused on Route 1 and Route 30, roads that most of our viewers use every day. Specifically, they're focusing on the interchange at Cedar Neck Road. In the past, developers have eyed the area for commercial use, which would have meant restructuring the interchange.
This is kind of like a residential area, so I don't think we want that around this area. If that's the meaning why they want to do it, like for some future improvements or developments, commercial. So I don't think that's what we want.
The public workshop is Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Milford Library. In effort to ban plastic bags in Wicomico County, how one local group is pushing for the change.
We still have some active winter warnings in our area. More on that coming up.
A tractor-trailer crash shutting down the Chesapeake Bay Bridge this morning. We have more images you're going to want to see right after this.
What's up, Delmarva? David Akers here from Philly. I come to you as a homeowner representing Matt the Carpet Guy, universal title holder for 5-star reviews, undisputed carpet champ, unanimous LVP MVP champ. And my pick for Carpet Guy of the Year goes to Matt the Carpet Guy.
Thanks, David, and thanks to our customers who we served over the last 20 years.
Stop by Matt the Carpet Guy for all your flooring needs. Go Matt!
When I got to the office, I found myself just a little bit out of focus. When I was signing documents, I found that I couldn't even sign my name. And then I stumbled a little bit. And my assistant, Becky Roberts, said, "You don't look well." And I said, "No, I'm okay, just tired." And then she said, "If you don't go to the ER, I'm gonna call Rebecca, my wife." I said, "Okay." And the way I was treated was exactly the way we treat anybody else who comes to the ER with a stroke. CAT scan first, vital signs, and then patient room right away. And then literally within minutes, the Jefferson neurologist was already online with our teleneurology system. Minutes count. And having a neurologist there to see everything makes a huge difference. Healthcare is more and more a team sport. BB Healthcare and what we are and what we're becoming. And our relationship with Jefferson not only saved my life, but made sure that I have minimal impact, that I'm able to live my life and continue doing what I do for a long time.
Ready to upgrade your style? Visit buyatoyota.com or scan this QR code and start your journey today. From refined performance to elevated design and tech, your new Camry is waiting with deals just a click away. Right now, buy a new Toyota Camry with low 4.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places. This is Coast TV News at 5.
Scary stuff here. A tractor trailer caught fire at the Chesapeake Bay Bridge in Virginia. On your screen now is what remains of that truck.
Not kidding when you say scary there. Officials say the accident happened at 1:45 a.m. in the southbound lanes at the Thimble Shoal Tunnel. The tractor trailer, which was fully loaded with frozen chicken, caught fire after the crash.
Here's some good news. Nobody was hurt, and according to officials, the truck has since been cleared from the roadway. More good news, no structural damage to the tunnel.
In regional news, a new bill proposed in Maryland calls for a mandate for local towns and counties to cooperate with ICE operations. If enacted, House Bill 85, the legislation would prohibit the implementation of sanctuary policies in a city or municipality and require a county or municipality to fully cooperate with ICE. Before the bill moves forward, several steps need to happen before it comes up for a vote.
Work has begun on removing the wreckage of the Delta Airlines plane that's been sitting on the tarmac at Pearson International Airport outside of Toronto. 2 of the 5 runways at the airport have been closed since the jet with 80 people flipped upside down upon landing Monday and burst into flames. 21 people were hurt in the crash, though 20 of them have since been released from the hospital.
We are continuing to track more in the way of snow showers pushing across our region. We're under a winter weather advisory for Sussex. However, for Ocean City, we have a winter weather storm. We'll talk about the latest model run, what to expect, and the story after the snow that you really need to hear about.
Hi, can I get an extra large quadruple shot, extra hot, semi-sweet caramel macchiato with almond milk, and a medium?
Whatever happened to coffee? Whack. When you need a minute, there's the Bally Casino app, featuring tons of exciting slots like Divine Fortune, Cash Machine, and 88 Fortunes. We bring the excitement to you. Throw in your favorite table games and... Got one! So who needs caffeine?
I'd still like some.
Yeah, me too. Bet boldly with the Bally Casino app, powered by Bet Rivers.
There's only one place to go for your next vehicle. IG Burton Lewis Auto Mall. Trusted since 1908 for our expert team, massive selection, and our unbeatable prices. Drive new Buick Envistas for $199 a month. Or get up to $13,000 off new Silverados. Visit us today. And remember,
nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats an IG Burton deal.
Shower your home with love with a new bath from Bath by Spicer Brothers. Our factory-trained experts can transform your space into one you'll love in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee, you can have peace of mind knowing your new bath or shower will last a lifetime. Right now, get 50% off installation, plus take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026.
Call to schedule your free in-home consultation. Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids. Don't be fooled by overpriced hearing aids. Prescription hearing aids could cost $3,000 or more. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Call now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Download the free CoastTV First Alert weather app today.
The snowstorm that we've been tracking all week long has indeed arrived. We're getting that glancing blow from that system, but it's just enough to push the numbers up to between 1 to even 4, even perhaps even 5 inches of snow in some areas. We're just getting going on this, but we'll be monitoring it all night long. And by the way, when you get the opportunity, be sure you download our app right there in the corner. Pull out your phone, put it on camera, and so that you can go ahead and keep track of what's happening in and around your immediate neighborhood. As far as Ocean City is concerned, which is one of the places I'm expecting a little more than everybody else as far as the amount we anticipate, we'll drop down to 21 degrees. Snow showers expected for the rest of the night. Now that it's starting, I'm expecting to continue to keep it rolling for the rest of the night into the early morning hours for Thursday. A winter weather advisory is active for us throughout all of Sussex. That includes from Georgetown to Lewis Dewey Beach, over towards Laurel, along Highway 13, as well as Selbyville, Frankfort, and down towards Fenwick Island. It's this area that we're expecting pretty much between 1 to about 3 inches of snow. Now, right in this area, we actually have a winter storm warning in effect for Somerset, Wacomico, and Worcester. Specifically for Ocean Pines, Ocean City, West Ocean City, Gray's Corner, Campbell, St. Martin, as well as Berlin. It's in these areas where I'm looking for, at the very least, 3 inches of snow, and likely more closer to 5 to 6. So, but once again, everything is still happening right now. We also have a winter weather advisory that's active for the folks in Cambridge right now. I'm looking for about 2.5 inches of snow for you guys as well, in that range. In addition to that, we have very vibrant winds. A gale wind warning, watching out for 40-mile-per-hour winds, will stay in effect for us as we go into, we're really going into the latter portion of the week for Thursday and Friday. So we're looking for very blustery conditions for us there, as well as along the coast for us here, along Sussex as well. So we have a two-tier concern for us right here with high pressure and control of our weather, keeping the cold air in place. Now, as far as the timing is concerned, we're looking for the wave of snow to continue until about, let's say, 1 o'clock, where it starts pulling out of Georgetown and Lewis, and then we begin to see kind of collapse and pull out of the way just in time for Thursday. But the amount, we're looking at 1 to 3 for the majority of central portions of the county, and then 3 to 5 for Ocean View, Ocean Pines, Pittsfield, and down towards the folks that are living along Highway 50. Going over several models. One model is indicating 2 inches to 2.5 over towards Ocean City and less than 1 inch in other regions. Now that's one of our models, with it peaking at about 4 for Ocean City. Now another one of our models indicating that's going to be even less than that. But we're still looking for the concentration of the heaviest amount down towards Berlin as well as Ocean City. So with that being the focal point, we take a look at this from the vantage point of our Euro model or European model, and we're looking at it staying at about 1.5 inches to near 2. We're looking for Georgetown, possibly close to 1 inch, 3/4 to 1 1/4 towards portions of Delmarva. And then finally, along the coast, we're looking for at least 1 inch for us in Rehoboth, and we've seen some impressive looking storms right now. Dewey Beach over 1 inch, 1 3/4 for us in Bethany Beach, and approaching that to near 2 inches for us in Fenwick Island. Then we have the other part that I'm concerned, which is the cold afterwards. Take a look at this. After we shake off the snow, we're at 17 degrees tomorrow morning for the wind chill for Thursday. That's that Arctic air we're concerned about. Then by Thursday night, we drop down to 13. And then get this, we go down to a whopping 10 degrees inland, 11 degrees along the shore for Friday morning. So even after we shake off the snow, please prepare for that cold. And it's going to be so cold, no, the snow's not going away anytime soon. Finally, here's a look at your extended forecast. Good news is, kind of like a stair step, we will eventually simmer our way back to the 50s going into next week.
To politics now. Firings of federal workers continue across the government. Tens of thousands are losing jobs, many without explanation, as President Trump and Elon Musk work to slash federal spending. In an interview overnight with Fox News, the president praised the world's richest man for what he calls cost cutting. The lawmakers on Capitol Hill say the cuts hurt the very people who need the help most.
It's damaging to the people who are losing their life's work. It's damaging to the veterans who need the services, and it's damaging to the country.
Another focus for the president, using Congress to fund his priorities. Today, Vice President Vance huddled with GOP senators to talk about a way forward on a budget plan. The Senate will likely still vote on their bill, despite Trump endorsing the House plan, which may not have the votes.
New tonight, 7 men have been charged with nationwide burglaries of professional athletes' homes. Reports say the defendants have been targeting athletes from the NFL and NBA, including homes purportedly belonging to Kansas City Chiefs players Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. The complaint alleges the thieves are members of a South American theft group. If convicted, they each face a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison.
We salute Dan Long. Assistant Fire Chief Dan Long has been an inspirational member of the fire service for over 30 years. He's served as a paramedic with the Salisbury Fire Department and currently a career EMT with the West Side Fire Department. He's a member of the dive team and in charge of the cadet program. Dan's commitment to excellence is unmatched, and we salute him for his service.
Spicer Brothers and CoastTV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a CoastTV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
Over 14,000 people per day are affected by water damage in their home or business. Even a small leak from a water heater, washer, refrigerator line, or even HVAC drain can cause lasting damage. Response time is critical. Paul Davis has a team of certified experts on call 24/7 to stop the water, mitigate damage, and work directly with your insurance to quickly restore your home or business. If you see peeling paint, stains, mold, or smell a musty odor, call Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Hi, I'm Warren Rosenfeld from Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli. When the weather turns colder, it's comfort food that we crave, and that brings you back to Rosenfeld. Warm up with any of our 5 homemade soups, all made daily. Try one of our hot Reubens or dig into a steaming corned beef sandwich. And don't forget all of our 1/3 pound 12-inch hot dog creations. We're open in Rehoboth and Salisbury all winter long for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Our South Bethany and our new Ocean City location reopened this spring. At any of our 4 locations, we hope to feed you soon.
Did you know that they call us Stellarite? Come on, you know that's what we all call you. No, I did not. You got in a fight last night, didn't you?
You got some bruising. You think you got into a fight?
BB's dropping.
Ripley, what the hell are you doing?
She's stuck up there.
Hang on, I'm coming to get you. Hurry.
This mystery shooter didn't just vanish into thin air.
You have to tell Boyd what's really going on. Or I have to.
Chicago Wednesday, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
It's the President's Day sale too big for just one store. February 13th through the 21st at Donaway Furniture in Ocean City, Bethany Resort Furnishings in Bethany, and the new Home Living by Donaway in West OC. Save store-wide on in-stock and custom items. Get 10% off any purchase, 15% off purchases of $19.99 or more, and 20% off $49.99 or more. And as always, veterans and active duty military, law enforcement, and first responders get an additional 5% off. See you there.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
New tonight, there's an effort to get rid of plastic bags in Wicomico County. Wicomico Clean, an anti-litter group, wants to get rid of single-use plastic bags in exchange for reusable plastic bags. The city of Salisbury implemented the ban nearly 2 years ago, and Wicomico Clean says they've seen a positive impact in Salisbury.
I have a heck of a time remembering how many times I walk in, I don't have them with me, you know, so it annoys me, it does. And I've gotten used to it. And it's for the greater good.
Council President John Cannon says council will consider whether this is a decision that they would like the council to make or to put it to a referendum for the public to vote on.
Staying in Wicomico County, students at Salisbury University will now have the chance to earn Maryland's first coastal engineering major. The university says the program coming this fall will provide students with hands-on project-based instruction with hopes that it will tackle environmental challenges along the coast.
Today, a historic cruise ship, the SS United States, began its final voyage, and here you can see it right on your screen, leaving the harbor in Philadelphia for the first time since 1996. It's now being towed more than nearly 2,000 nautical miles down the Delaware River to the Atlantic Ocean and all the way up to Mobile, Alabama, to be turned into the world's largest artificial reef off the Florida coast.
As we take a live look outside one last time into Ocean City, more snow starting to stick down in OC. We'll have one more look at our forecast after this.
Winter is here and it's time to stay cozy. But is your heating system ready to play its part? Don't roll the dice on comfort or safety. Call FH Fur for our $69 heating maintenance and safety inspection. We'll fine-tune your system so it's ready to tackle winter's chill. No sweat or shivers. With nearly 40 years of trusted service, FH Fur Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical are the pros who've seen and fixed it all.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
There's only one place to go for your next vehicle. IG Burton Chevrolet of Milford. Trusted since 1908 for our expert team, massive selection, and our unbeatable prices. Together, let's drive new 2024 Silverados up to $13,000 off MSRP or get 0.9% financing on select new 2024 EV models. Visit us today and remember,
nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats an IG Burton deal.
It's the final week of the President's Sale at Johnny Janosic. Get Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices, plus 0% APR till 2028, and an extra 15% off. Get this 6-piece power sectional, now only $27.99.95. This beautiful 4-piece queen bedroom set is now only $23.99.95. It's your last chance to save big. The President's Sale ends Monday at all 4 locations of Johnny Janosic World of Furniture and Mattresses.
Severe weather can take a toll on your roof. Don't wait until it's too late. Reinvest your tax refund into your most valuable asset, your home, with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Experience unmatched protection and durability with top quality materials and expert craftsmanship you can trust.
Have total confidence in your investment with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee. For a limited time, get 50% off installation plus financing options as low as $99 a month.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Dandelions, a bright yellow warning that now is the time for prevention because crabgrass and clover aren't far behind. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for nearly 30 years. From soil to trees, grass and weeds, Hillside's certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
One more quick look at our Coast TV poll. We're asking what your ideal snowfall amount is. Take a look at the screen, and it was and still is. 52% say they want over 4 inches of snow. 44% want 1 inch. I actually wonder how many of those people want 0. Well, hey, we will keep you updated on this poll and all that snow on Coast TV News at 6.
Speaking of that snow, we're taking another vantage point in Salisbury right now, courtesy of our Spicer Brothers camera. We're at 21 degrees, but you can see how the snow is already accumulating on the grassy areas and side roads. So we're looking for complications when this begins to freeze over as the sun goes down. Temperature is going to be well below freezing, so that's why that's going to be a concern for us. Winter weather advisory in effect for all of Sussex. That stays in effect overnight until 1 o'clock for Thursday. But we do have a winter storm warning active for us in Ocean City, as well as Grays Corner, Berlin, down towards Golf Club Shores, bracing for about 4 inches or more of snow there. And we have gale wind warnings in effect along the coast with 45-mile-per-hour wind gusts. By the way, Danita, you're our winner from Berlin, Maryland, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Keep up with your forecast. We have everything updated for you on our telephone line. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Bruckstedt, Medalis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. We're still in the red for the early morning hours for Thursday, but after that, we will slowly and gradually warm back up.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.